Hi, you guys. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to share this news with you guys. If you're watching a work vlog that I'm putting up after this will be in there. Well, part of it will be, but this is the lengthy version. Y'all, I'm going back to school. This is crazy. If you don't know me, if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Chanel, and I'm a content creator living in the Hudson Valley, New York. I've been living here since 2022, January. So that means January of 2026. It will be 4 years living in New York. I just put up 8, y'all. Oh my gosh. It'll be 4 years living in New York. And it's been rough. It's been rough. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I decided to go back to school, and it's kind of scary. So I wanted to share it with you guys. I wanted to share it with my YouTube channel, with anyone new here who are in their 30s, or even someone who's just not the normal age that you're supposed to be to go into college. It's never too late. It's never too late. And I just wanted to see if I posted this, maybe someone will find it relatable, or maybe you're already in college or you're already out of college and you're just wanting to hear my story. So here goes nothing. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna start from the beginning really quickly. Hopefully this video doesn't come out too long, but basically I graduated high school in 2012. I went to college in 2013, community college for medical assisting, a 2-year program, associate's degree. Now, I had one class that I did not pass, which is the reason why I didn't get my degree. I had to have 80 points to pass, or an 80 to pass the class. You guys, I had a 79 point something. A 79 point something. I don't know to this day exactly what the number was, but I know that it was a point something, so it wasn't that far off. Excuse me. Pretty much the instructor was like, hey, no extra credit, no makeup work, no makeup tests. If you fail, you fail. So I failed that class with a 79 point something and did not get my degree. And I just thought to myself, there's no way in heck that I'm going to sit here and waste another 2 years and not have anything to show for it. I just felt super disappointed in myself and just super sad that I didn't get it. And now here I am out of high school. I didn't finish my degree, and it was an associate's at that, which is, for some people, it's so easy. But yeah, I didn't have anything. So I just told myself, hey, you can do what other people do. You can find a job outside of high school with no college degree, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So I ended up going online to Penn Foster and getting my certificate in pharmacy technician, because I just knew I wanted to be in the medical field. I'm such a people person. I love people. I love patients. I knew I wanted to be in the medical field, and so that's what I decided to do. So I went online, got that certificate. It took me, they give you however long you want to take. And I believe it took me about 7 months to finish that certificate program. And then they placed you in they sponsored you and placed you in like a clinical practicum? Clinical something. I'm sorry, if you know what it is, put it in the comments below. So I was placed at Walgreens, and I got to get some work experience there for, I think it was about a month or two. And Walgreens wanted to hire me, but I was like, absolutely not. It was kind of hectic, kind of crazy. And right then and there, during that clinical experience, I kind of knew that I did not want to be doing this for the rest of my life. So I ended up working at Walmart for almost 3 years, pharmacy technician, dealt with some of the most rudest, ignorant, meanest, craziest people in my entire life. And if you work in customer service, if you know, you know, people are just so rude. And when it comes to medicine, they were even more rude. So I just knew this was not something I wanted to do. And people were like, oh, well, you can work at a hospital and the pharmacy there is better. But I'm like, it is. But also at the same time, you have to deal with patients there, or mean doctors, mean nurses, mean staff, other pharmacy techs. So I was just like, yeah, this is just not something that I see for myself doing. So I was like, is there any way I can move in to the medical field somewhere else and still stay in the medical field? So fast forward, I don't know any of the timeline that much on this, and I want to be as accurate as possible. So we're not even going to mention timelines really. So I ended up getting into the ophthalmology field via optometry. Basically, the difference between optometry and ophthalmology. Optometry, they're both doctors. They both are eye care professionals, but optometry is like vision exams, eye tests, glasses, and then they treat like minor eye conditions and stuff like that. Like I have a few doctors who would treat people with like abrasions on their eyes, whereas ophthalmology, they're medical doctors, so they get in the nitty gritty. Cataract removals, cataract surgery, retinal issues. They do LASIK and things like that. So that's the difference. So I started off in optometry and I really liked that. And I was like, let me see if I can start working with the actual doctor. So I worked my way up into ophthalmology, ended up at an ophthalmology office. I had to work 1,000 hours under an ophthalmologist in order to get my exam certification. And this was around 2020 when COVID happened. And the office I was at, they were just not taking things seriously. We had patients coming in who were sick, and this was before the vaccines were out. Patients coming in sick. We had doctors who were working sick, knowing they were sick, and were still working and not telling anyone until the end of the day that they had COVID. And I was just like, if this is the way that this is gonna go, I'm not doing this anymore. At least not here in North Carolina. So that was 2020. Fast forward 2 years, 2022, I decided I wanted to move to New York and pursue some volunteer work that I have going on up here. And I did that, and I worked in ophthalmology for 1 month here, 1 month, because I was like, I still want to give this a shot. I want to become an ophthalmic surgical technician so I can assist doctors with cataract surgeries or any other surgeries that have to do with the eyes. I'm going to do this. So 1 month here at the office, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm training for only 1 day. I start 1 day of training. They can see that I know everything. I don't need any training. I already know what to do. So I'm basically by myself the rest of the week. We have women who I'm working with who are on smoke breaks every 5 minutes. They're going for 30 minutes at a time. And I'm working with all the patients. And I'm just like, when I'm in a situation that I don't want to be in, I immediately remove myself and I won't go back. So I decided then and there that I didn't want to do this anymore. And I was applying to jobs while I was working. While I was working at the doctor's office, I was applying to jobs. I interviewed for the job I'm at now at this ophthalmology office I was at and got it. And I've been working from home ever since. So I actually worked from home. I've totally forgot to mention this. I worked from home starting in 2020. I was also in ophthalmology in 2020 as well. There was a few months that went on in 2020 when I wasn't at my work from home job. I started off in ophthalmology and then went into the work from home field in 2020. And then I worked for a work from home job with like COVID contact tracing and stuff like that for those 2 years before I came to New York. So just wanted to put that out there. Make sure I got that correctly. But yeah, I've been doing this ever since. I work for a health insurance company. I'm an authorization specialist working in utilization management. It's a corporate job. Like, it has its pros and its cons. It's all work from home. I get to go in the office in New York City whenever I want to. I don't have to. But I just knew I wanted something more for myself. So that's why I decided to go back to school. I also should mention too, I totally forgot to mention this. This is a major factor. While I was working from home in North Carolina doing the contact tracing, I did enroll again into an associate's program for IT. And I finished out a year and dropped out, which is when I was moving here. Hopefully I got all my timeline correctly. If not, I'm sorry. Someone's going to correct me, I'm sure. However, yeah, I enrolled in that and I dropped out whenever I got here because I was like, it's just too much. My grandmother had died as soon as I moved here. Didn't even get to go to her funeral. Like, it was just a lot going on. And I was like, I can't go to school right now. So I dropped out after a year, did not get my degree again. Round two, Chanel. Round two, did not get the degree. So I've just been thinking and I'm like, dang, you want to do it. You can do it. You're smart, but you just are not finishing it. So fast forward to now, 2025, I'm searching online and I'm like, what if I'm doing YouTube part-time, or not part-time, I'm just doing YouTube for fun, for hobbies. I have my volunteer work here. I'm working from home. Like, I do have time to go to school. Just what if? So I'm looking online. I get this ad on Instagram that says free college. And I'm like, bruh, someone's lying. Someone is lying, okay? Someone's lying. But I go on there and I click on the ad and it's actually real. So New York has a program that if you are an adult between the ages of 25 and 55 without a college degree, like no degree, associates, bachelor's, master's, anything, they'll pay for you to go to school for free. So you apply to FAFSA and there's this other program that you apply to for like a grant or scholarships or whatever. And whatever they don't cover, or if you're not covered at all, the school covers or New York State covers the rest. They cover the rest. And that includes tuition, books, all of that. Of course, not where you stay, like housing, but I live with the roommate, so I already got that covered. So I was just like, yo, it's now or never. Like, when else are you gonna have this opportunity? And I just got my acceptance letter today. So I enrolled in a community college. I sent over my transcripts. I still have to send over my high school transcripts, but I sent over my college transcripts, and I enrolled into the business information management program. The reason why I did that is because I was looking at the coursework, and a lot of it is computer computer courses, as well as some business courses, and there's a social media course too option in there. And I was just like, I could use computer, I could use business within the medical field still, but also if I wanted to branch off and go somewhere else, I could do that. And that's why I chose this program, the Business Information Management Program. So I'm waiting to see which credits transfer. Hopefully a lot of them do transfer, because like I said, I had a year down there, and then I don't know if anything from 2015 will be covered. We're 10 years later, so I don't know how that works, but that will be exciting if it does. So that's one of the reasons why I enrolled, and I just wanted to just see what I could do and if I could actually finish my degree once and for all, y'all. Once and for all. And it's a free college degree. Like, it's a free degree. So why not? Why not? And like I said, I just want to feel fulfilled and to finally actually complete something I said I was going to complete in that school. And yeah, we'll see where we go from here. But I just wanted to share that news with you guys. And I don't know if I'm going to be posting any college content. This school is I'd say about 2.5 hours away from me. So I'll probably be doing everything, including like I can't remember what it's called. Whenever you go into the school at first, admissions and all that, I'll probably be doing all that via online, because the program is all online. So I don't know if I'll ever actually even go to the school. I might someday, just to go and see it, and especially for graduation, I will go and see it and be there in person. But right now everything's online. So I'm super excited, y'all. I'm super excited. I don't know if there will be any school content, but you might hear it sprinkle dinkle dinkle here and there. Most of my content are mainly work from home vlogs, day in the lives, or like travel content when I go into a different town or out the country or whatever. So, but I was like, my YouTube people need to know about this. My YouTube people need to know about this. Y'all are finding out before Instagram, because y'all are my day ones. Y'all been with me since the beginning. And I had to let y'all know first. Instagram will know. Wait, does Instagram know? Dang, wait, Instagram already knows. Whoops. Ha, joke's on me. Instagram already knows, but like I said, y'all my number one people. I'm looking forward to 5K subscribers. When I get there will be a giveaway. I still have that Apple Watch. It's been sitting underneath my bed, and that will be a part of the 5K giveaway. So run it up, okay? Run it up. Yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, thank y'all for watching. I hope I do great things coming up over the next 2 years. I know I will. So anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. And yeah, I'll see y'all in a future video. Bye.